How to talk to your family about money. Who is just straight talked through? Talking about money inside a family can feel heavier than the money itself. For many of us, especially as we grow older, the words can get stuck. Pride gets in the way, fear gets in the way, past mistakes sometimes get in the way. But if we do not talk about money in the family, money will eventually speak for us. This message is not just for one household, it is for the whole community. It is for those who are carrying silent stress about bills, retirement, helping adult children, or simply trying to keep peace in the home. And it is for those who will one day ask the question, how do I talk to my family about money? Let us begin with the heart. Why this conversation matters. Money represents more than numbers. It represents time. It represents sacrifice. It represents security. And sometimes it represents regret. The Bible says in Proverbs 27th chapter, 23rd verse, be thou diligent to know the state of thy flock, and look well to thy herds. That wisdom applies today. Know the state of your finances. Know what is coming in. Know what is going out. And make sure someone you trust understands it too. If something happens unexpectedly, will your family know where the documents are? Will they understand the accounts? Silence does not protect a family, clarity does. Start with calm, not control. When you decide to talk to your family about money, timing is everything. Do not bring it up in anger. Do not spring it on people during a holiday meal. Choose a calm moment. Open the conversation with love, not accusations. Instead of saying, we need to talk about your spending, say, I want us to be secure. I want no surprises for any of us. That shifts the entire atmosphere. When people hear care in your voice, they are more willing to listen. Be honest about the number. Lay it out plainly. This is the monthly income. These are the flexible bills. This is what remains. These are the debts. These are the savings goal. Keep emotion out of the math. This is not about shame. It is about stability. Sometimes we avoid the conversation because we feel embarrassed. But embarrassment does not remove bill. Honesty gives direction. If adult children are receiving financial support, that may need to be discussed respectfully. Helping is a blessing, but long-term dependence without a plan can create stress. These conversations require courage and compassion at the same time. Use a practical example, phone plans and household costs. Now, let us talk about something practical. Why does reviewing services matter in a money conversation? Take a phone plan as an example. Many families are paying for multiple phone lines. Parents may be paying for adult children. Grandparents may be covering extra devices. Over time, these monthly bills add up. This is not about cutting someone off harshly. It is about reviewing what makes sense. Monthly phone bills are part of the household budget. Many families do not realize they can reduce expenses simply by reviewing services like phone plans, subscriptions, streaming service, and insurance policies. Sometimes saving money is not about earning more, it's about reviewing what you already have. If you're paying for multiple lines for children or grandchildren, that is part of the family money discussion too. It should be discussed openly, respectfully, and with clear expectations. That is what responsible leadership looks like. Include the spiritual foundation. Money conversations should not be separated from spiritual wisdom. Ecclesiastes 7th chapter 12th verse says, for wisdom is a defense, and money is a defense. But the excellence of knowledge is that wisdom giveth life to them that have it. Money can defend, but wisdom directs. Before you sit down for that conversation, pray. Ask for patience. Ask for understanding. Ask for unity. The goal is not control. The goal is peace. We are not just building bank accounts. We are building legacy, estate planning, and preparation. Another hard but necessary part of talking to your family about money is planning for the future. Do you have a will? Does someone know where important documents are? Is there clarity about who handles finances if you are unable to? These are loving conversations, not fearful ones. By speaking now, you remove confusion later. Avoiding the topics does not prevent reality. Preparation reduces stress for the people you love. Who is Just Straight Talk Through? Just Straight Talk is presented by Sample Us, the parent brand created to build community through honest, heartfelt conversations. Sample Us stands for unity, growth, wisdom, and straight communication. Sample Us represents connection. The handshake symbolizes agreement, understanding, and trust. That is what Just Straight Talk is about. It is about speaking truth without tearing people down. It is about community. It is about strengthening families. When we talk about money, when we talk about responsibility, when we talk about peace in the household, that is Sample Us in action. It is not about perfection. It is about progress together. The real goal, unity. The purpose of talking to your family about money is not to dominate. It is to unite. You want everyone informed. You want everyone prepared. You want stability. You want peace. Yes, it may feel uncomfortable. Someone may get defensive. Stay sturdy. Do not raise your voice. Do not bring up old wounds. If it becomes tense, pause the conversation and return to it later. Maturity is knowing when to step back. To everyone in this community and those join later, do not wait for a financial crisis to force the conversation. Be proactive. Be humble. Be wise. Talking to your family about money is an act of love. And when we approach it with wisdom, calmness, and unity, money becomes what it was meant to be, a tool for stability, not a source of division. That is straight talk. And that is how we strengthen family together. Remember, truth don't change, just straight talk.